Operating my mic, and welcome to Nctv45. It's Newswatch for this Wednesday, the 30th of March. One day left, folks, and it's straight ahead for you.
I'm Bill Mcswain, and I'm running for governor. I am a native Pennsylvanian. I grew up in Chester County, where I live today with my wife Stephanie and our 4 children. I am a United States Marine. I served as an infantry officer in the Middle East, and I am also a federal prosecutor. I was appointed by President Trump to be the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, which meant that I was responsible for enforcing the criminal laws in the Eastern District. I'm the only candidate in the race that President Trump has appointed to anything. I'm also the only candidate in the race that has any law enforcement experience. I have dedicated most of my professional career to public safety and protecting you and your families and standing up for law-abiding citizens. Now I want to serve as governor because I want to have safe streets, I want us to have good jobs, and I want us to have good schools and election integrity. Those are the 4 issues that I'm talking about as I traverse the Commonwealth. I think those are the issues that everybody cares about, and we need change in this state, and we're going to get it. Help is on the way. Vote Mcswain for governor.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104. It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again, like we did way back when. They use Augustine's ingredients.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Good morning. As you caught me getting a drink, welcome to the 30th of March, and wow, you want to talk about a fast month. We have just literally flown through the month, and we have some great things coming up this weekend, and throughout April as spring becomes blossoming in here in Lawrence County. And, well, something else is blossoming. And you wouldn't know it with that temperature, 32 degrees. However, we are going to warm up. We are going to get some rain, but we are going to warm up. So let's get right to this. Birthdays. Bertie Koginas, Michael Peluso, Anna Winters, Edwin Craycraft, Judy Santiago Allegra. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. And you know, you've got a lot of great things to do to celebrate. As looking through things that are going on this weekend, and I have to mention this because a couple of my favorites are happening. One is the Hometown Spring Market. That will be at Cascade Galleria. So quite a nice thing happening there. And it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just to give you an idea, vendors, food, activities, small businesses, Easter Bunny, live animals. This is 4 to 8 on Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 7. So know that that's happening. Now, with that, okay, quite a few things also going on. Now, Brian Johnson, and I believe this is the guy that I know from back in the day as Brian Fish Johnson. He played basketball for St. Mary's. And lo and behold, I was coaching. Now, there is going to be, this is 5th Street, Elwood City, hometown skill games. And this is open to the public, okay? And they're giving away a 50-inch Vizio TV. This is Saturday at 1 p.m. Several drawings. Winner must be present. Come by any time to enter. So, my good friend Brian Johnson, Fish as we used to call, there you go. Now, with that, there's just a great deal of things happening in and around our area, and you know, we always make sure that we mention the folks in Elwood, the folks in Newcastle, the folks in Wilmington, and anywhere else around. This is one of my favorite things. Everybody knows I love pizza. Well, Vinte Say, they're having Bob and John pizza and wine at Vinte Say. That's on Saturday, and that's at 7. So I would recommend you eat light during the day. Here you could do it for a good cause, as Saturday at 3 p.m., the 9th annual Empty Bowl's taking place at the Newcastle Junior Senior High School. And here's what's groovy about that. And notice I won't use the word groovy. Cool. Cool, Daddy-O. Well, it's Greece is at the Newcastle Junior Senior High School this weekend. Now, I don't know, let me tell you, you know I like pizza, you know I enjoy sports. Well, Greece, they've put on some of my all-time favorite shows. You know, and I guess you got to go back before COVID, okay, as we got disrupted. But these kids really do a great job. And get up to the high school, get a bowl of soup, watch the show, and just enjoy. This is the thing. You can enjoy so many great things right here in Newcastle, Lawrence County. Now, I told you about the spring market. Think about what I'm saying to you. This is a weekend where there are just so many great things going on that you kind of have to be flabbergasted. And I'm not overstating this, because it's just phenomenal that a lot of other communities don't possess some of these great things that we have happening. Now, you're probably thinking, at the confluence, what are they doing like this weekend or on Thursday? They do have some great things going on. I would tell you that every Thursday they have that karaoke, and I would remind you about that, as they have some, and I gotta take a look. And I could do that. You know, the other day they had chicken noodle soup. With the temperature outside, you needed some warm things, and they had been having a soup alert. Tuesday they had chicken tortilla soup, so it just kind of, and they've had broccoli cheddar. As I don't know how I got on their soup menu, but they've had some super evenings at the Confluence. Get down to the Confluence and check those things out. Now, with all of that being said, let's take a glance over at, well, the state news. And a couple things. First of all, this weekend, if you have any idea, this is trout, opening a trout. Now, back probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, you heard us announce here on Nctv45 that up in Voland they had this pancake dinner, and they were stocking in the Shannon Creek with trout. Now, we've been telling you about the fly stop. Got it right there. As the Fly Stop is one of the newest stores in Washington Center, but also downtown. And the Fly Stop wants you to take a look and be able to catch some trout, and possibly catch some trout just like this. Now, there's a great picture. So why don't you stop by and check out the Fly Stop. They have a lot of great lures and poles and everything you need for that outdoor stuff. Now, as I was telling you, we were going to get to state news, and so here you go. The Wolf administration visits Valley Health Partners, and Partners Community Health Center highlights the expansion of medication and assistance for opioid use disorder in rural Pennsylvania. And they've been looking at this quite a bit. Now, here's something that you probably should know, and maybe you weren't thinking about it. You know, COVID disrupted a lot of our great activities. I mean, from one side to the other. Now, I want you to hark back to April, before COVID, which is a while. We had something called the Braveheart Testimonial Dinner. Well, it's back, the 5th annual Braveheart Testimonial Dinner, April 24th. It's at the New Englander. Doors open at 5. And the festivities begin at 5:45. The Braveheart Testimonial Dinner recognizes and honors the courageous individuals who, through the grace of God, have battled the disease of addiction and won. Community awareness is very important. Tickets are $35 per person. Please call Dan Bailey, 724-657-7466. Vaughn Creasy, 724-301-0978. Or Randy Crum, 724-730-1234. They'll be more than happy to assist you in making sure you get to that great Braveheart dinner. Now, before we go to sports, Newcastle Public Library. Today is Mother Goose. It's on Wednesdays all the time, 10 a.m. Music, movement, and literacy and language development. Following that, they have We Build, a chance to relax, chat, and build. So, great opportunity there, and get the kiddos out and just enjoy that. Keep in mind that the bookseller's open today from 9 to 5. So, that's a big plus. Now, if you're out at the F.D. Campbell Memorial Library out in Bessemer, stop by. They have quite a few activities going on. You can call them at 724-667-7939 or go to fdclibrary.org. Down in Elwood City, well, we got you covered down there too. As always, something going on down there. Yesterday was baby lap time, so just putting that out. Tomorrow's family lap time, but feel free to give them a call at 724-758-6458 and book it on down there and find out what's happening. Now, we're going to take a break here and go to sports. And, well, a lot of the high school baseball canceled over the past 2 days as the weather not the best. Yesterday, though, in the professional ranks, it was the Rangers beating the Pens 3-2. And the Pirates beat Boston 6-2. Go figure. Xavier topped St. Bonaventure 84-77. And Texas A&M, why they beat Washington State 72-56. Let's go to the Cedars Sports Corner. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars, on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Time to get to the NBA, as tournament action will be taking place on the weekend. So how's your Wednesday looking? 2 games on TV. The Miami Heat at the Boston Celtics, 7:30 on ESPN. Let's go Celtics. And then Phoenix at Golden State, 10 o'clock on ESPN. Now, games of interest. Dallas at Cleveland at 7 o'clock. And then Memphis at San Antonio at 8:30. I think those are pretty important as you get through this NBA day. Now, over on the ice, your schedule looking like this. Well, 2 games that aren't on the plus. They're always on the plus. And I'll give you those. 7:30, New York, the Rangers at Detroit. That's on TNT. And Vegas at Seattle Krakens at 10 o'clock. That's on TNT. Everything else on the plus. Here you go. Winnipeg at Buffalo, 7 o'clock. 9:30, the Kings at the Edmonton Oilers. And then 10 o'clock, St. Louis at Vancouver. And also at 10 o'clock, San Jose at Arizona. Major League Baseball getting ready for their April 7th opening day. Lockout over. And, baseball looking like this. The Buckeyes at the Minnesota Twins. That's a 105 start. Now, elsewhere in the league, I always give you the Mets and the Yankees because that's big here. Houston at New York Mets, 6:10. Toronto at New York Yankees, 6:35. And your nightcap, Dodgers at Cleveland, that's at 9:05. So make sure you head over to Cedars. Get a cold beverage, and by all means enjoy the games. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu. Pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45.
Hello, and it's time to talk about Cousins Books and the great opportunity you have to go look at their selection and make a purchase and get lunch too. Because Cousins Books, located inside Bill's Sandwich Shop, always a great place to go for a great bite to eat. And now, some intriguing books there. Let's talk with Chris and see what he recommends this time.
This is Christopher Cardambicus from Cousins Books, Newcastle's only bookshop. And today I would like to highlight our large collection of children's books, including Lift. Lift is a beautifully illustrated kids book about a little girl with a magic elevator who has a number of really amazingly illustrated adventures. If you're looking for a good collection of kids books you can't find anywhere else, come by to Cousins Books.
What a great opportunity. Lyft. And they have a wide selection of children's books there. And you may have noticed that the last time I was there, I had some soup and I took a picture of those great books. Chris, what other selection might be tempting for those book lovers?
This is Christopher Cardambicus from Cousins Books, Newcastle's only bookshop. We are located in Bill's Sandwich Shop on Wilmington Road. And today I'd like to tell you about the Mighty Marvel Masterworks, which represent classic Marvel stories from the 1960s, including the earliest adventures of everyone's favorite Spider-Man. If you're excited for the Spider-Man movie, this is a great way to see how Spider-Man got its start in publication history. So come on in to Cousins Books, check out our big collection of comics, and maybe get a hot dog.
Lift. Spider-Man. What a great idea for that Easter basket or birthday present or just any time. Maybe celebrate good grades as spring is upon us, and a nice little pick-me-up would do just great. Now, I'm Angelo Perrotta for Cousins Books, inside Bill's Sandwich Shop. Give them a try. You'll want to book it back. Books located inside Bill's Sandwich Shop, 2425 Wilmington Road, has many selections that will intrigue your mind. From science fiction to just about anything. Remember, reading expands your mind, allows for creative thinking, and helps improve concentration. Go to Cousins Books for the best selection. It's Cousins Books, inside Bill's Sandwich Shop. Hello, I'm Fish on the Fly, and welcome to the Fly Stop. Yes, Newcastle's newest fishing store. The Fly Stop will reel you in with reels, poles, and much more. We are located in Washington Center, 26 North Mill Street in the Breezeway. Stop by and you'll be hooked just like me. Welcome back, and let's continue on with the trout stuff. I guess, no fish story, the Fly Stop down in downtown Newcastle. The Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, Cindy Adams Dunn, encouraged anglers to consider using state parks for their fishing trips. Now, you're probably wondering, what's around here? Well, Cook's Forest, I have to say that because we've gone up there quite a bit for other type of things. But Moraine State Park here, that great place. Pymatuming, Raccoon Creek, just to name a few. Also, check out these ones as McConnell's Mills. Can't forget that. I guess some people go up to French Creek. Pymatuming, and just Presque Isle, of course. So make sure you check those out as you're think about fishing, and head over to the Fly Stop. Our newest store downtown. It's great. Hey, they're out with this again, and I'm starting to be on the lookout. It's still cold. It just started outside with the precipitation. But the Agriculture Department adds 11 counties to the spotted lanternfly quarantine. Now, we've been telling you, I feel like I've been talking about this lanternfly forever. It's almost been around as long as Nctv45. Well, there's 45 counties that are quarantined. Mercer was just added to the list. And, they're talking about Indiana, Armstrong, I just said Mercer, and Washington counties. So be on the lookout for that. The Pennsylvania unemployment rate fell to 5.1%, the lowest since February 2020. Pre-pandemic levels, more than 80% of the jobs lost have been recovered. It's going slow, to say the least. Governor Wolf calls on the General Assembly. He wants older Pennsylvanians and individuals with disability through the tax relief program. You might recall the property tax revamp program benefits seniors and people with disabilities, with more than 400,000 people receiving rebates each year. And they've helped with that tremendously. And I will even go out and say I know Chris Sonata has worked with quite a few people trying to help them get on track with that, as it becomes pretty complicated when you're really trying to work with all those state forms. Now, with that being said, and we talked about the economy kind of sort of improving. The city of Newcastle is providing grants up to $10,000 to businesses who have been impacted by COVID. And to qualify, you must meet the following criteria: located within the city limits, a for-profit business, annual revenues under $1 million, and owned by or employ low or moderate income people. Fully spent all other government funding received by COVID. If you believe you qualify, call Danielle Rich at 412-323-1950 or Danielle R at mandl.net. So there you go with that. Now, as I sit here, I hear the click, click, click. And it's the freezing rain definitely starting. Oh joy. It's 32 degrees, and I'm going to put the hazardous weather outlook up after. We have, let's just talk about it. Winter weather advisory until noon today. And so be aware of that, as we will get up into a decent temperature by then. But right now it's 32 degrees. Humidity 69%, wind speed is calm, barometric pressure 30.13, dew point 23, and visibility 10 miles. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. See what's on tap for your Wednesday. We'll be right back.
since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
When your PC looks like this, don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Yes, sir. I really know, and I've been told 4-Star Pizza is the behold. Stromboli's Pizza Rolls and Specialties. You see, 4-Star Pizza. Yes, sirree. You want to go to 4-Star? Subs and salads, drinks, and more. Pizza and fresh baked subs. 1506 Old Butler Road, Newcastle, 724-656-9222. Out the door. Go to 4-Star now. And they deliver, too.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, a little bit warmer last night, 28 degrees. However, you had that rain, snow, and stuff about. And just take a look at yesterday's early morning sunshine. Although it was cold, it was sunny. And it was sunny looking at the parking lot down below. So, what are you looking at for your Tuesday? And you know, always an adventure as we go to show you the radar and look out to our west. Rain stretching from up towards Minnesota all the way down through the Midwest to the Gulf, and it's coming east. And that means it's coming for us. So that's going to give us some rainy, wet conditions. And why, here you go. Last night, precipitation, 28 degrees. Your Wednesday, the good news, it's 67. 60% chance of rain. 1/10 of an inch. But it's rain. And it's all day Wednesday as you get through that. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 54. Not cold again, 60% chance of rain. So you're getting wet, pretty soaked on Wednesday. Here comes Thursday, 68. And rain. 1/4 of an inch or higher expected. Rain and thunderstorms, 80% chance. Bobs you into Thursday night. Rain. Mostly cloudy, 35, 60% chance of rain. Here comes April Fool's. Your Friday. 44. Slight chance of rain, it's at 30%. Cloudy skies, no fooling. It's going to be more precip. Friday night, the rain starts to shut off. Partly cloudy, low at 28. And then here comes your Saturday. Sunshine and 52. And it's going to take the whole day to dry that out. Here comes Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 31. Sunday, you'll get some precipitation early, but you're going to get up to a sunny 51, so that's a little misleading on the iciness. That will be early in the morning, since it's only going to be around 30 degrees. I don't want you to panic on Sunday. You get some sunshine. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 32, and Monday, sunshine and 52. So you've got 2.5 solid days of rain to make it through, and then you're kind of okay. Now, we're going to hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from you. This was Lawrence County 45 weather.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's.
Your gang will be hopping mad if you don't get the Kimmels or Easter bread and all those holiday baked goods everybody's come to know and love. And of course, cakes of every size, whether you have a large gathering or just a small one. It's Kimmel's. And beware, there's birthdays during that holiday season. Kimmel's holiday baked goods for Easter.
And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Welcome back in. Here's a couple things to kind of watch for. Saturday, May 14th, Union Township Athletic Association. It's Designer Purse Bingo. And it starts at 6 p.m. Cost $30. Doors open at 6. Games begin at 7. 2 special bingo games for purchase. Food available for purchase. See Rachel Staff or Jen Pelto or Carrie Comfort for tickets. And just a reminder, the 14th, it's Cray Youth and Family Services, the 28th Annual Bowl-a-thon at Colonial Lanes, benefiting the mentoring programs with Cray Youth and Family Services. So we're going to tell you more about that as we move on through the month. Now, as you go about your day, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, then you tell them this.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're Nctv45 the train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.